What's going on, YouTube? So, back in front of you again, I prostrate this P365X Macro in its current form. So, let's do away with this slide first, because we're going to focus in on this grip real quick. So, off camera, I did a couple things. You know what I'm saying? So, I put some heat on it, flared out this mag weld to the front, made a good little area where my pinky can dig into, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, y'all didn't know. If you take off the slide and you put in the magazine, it blocks it from actually sitting all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Things you did not know, but now you know. But flared it out a little bit. I didn't really do much on the sides. I just flared it out towards the front so it can make that little lip for it to, you know what I'm saying, support that pinky just enough. You feel me? And then I took the Dremel and carved out a little divot right here. You know what I'm saying? Stippled it a little bit, not a lot. And works for me. I could do the whole thing, but I feel where it's at, it's very comfortable for my palms to lay in. And took it to the range, performed well, good groups, pretty much perfect gun right here. And that's just to say, SIG gave you all you need to make the gun you want. You can go out and I know Icarus Precision, I think the company's name is, and they have a couple grip modules for the 365 line of weapons. But I think they have two types. They have a polymer frame, and then they have a titanium metal frame, they have a metal frame. And that one comes with pretty much aggressive stippling, cuts everywhere, thumb rests. It comes dialed in and tricked out. You know, you get in a couple different colors, but those grip modules are like $400 a piece. The polymer grip module is a little bit more in the range of an average person. I think it's around $100. It's around $100. I don't know the exact cost, but it's around $100. And then you got other companies that make pretty much the same product. But this is a stock grip module. I 3D printed this back strap. You know what I'm saying? Adds very aggressive grip to the back. You know what I'm saying? Very decent. I went through a medium one. This is a large, and I went through an extra large, and I found that this large one just fits me, and I like it. You can find this online. You just type in P36. Oh shit, too many fucking numbers. P365X Macro back strap, 3D printable, whatever, and this exact one and others will pop up. You feel me? And then the stippling. Actually, no, what came first was the shelf. I took the Dremel and dug out this shelf, made a home for my thumbs on both sides. You feel me? Because I do try to shoot. Well, not, my bad. Let me rephrase that. Not a home for my thumbs. My thumbs don't reach that long. For my little pointer finger right here to rest on. And then my thumb right here. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a rest spot. It's a rest spot, pretty much. And your finger's off the trigger. It's up here in this rest spot. You know what I'm saying? But it's how it works. You know what I'm saying? You have space where you can dig into, whether you shoot it left or right-handed. And that really helped with keeping the gun flat. You know what I'm saying? I can really get some good follow-up shots with that. And then the stippling came. Yeah, when I added the stippling to the gun, now everything, all three of those things, the back strap, the stippling, the cuttings that I did, just helped me to maximize my my grip and my shooting form, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much it's a positive. But all that was achieved with the stock grip. I didn't have to go out and purchase a $400 piece of shit, you know what I'm saying? And then end up not liking it. I made this into that. I added the features that those off the market grips to this thing right here, the stock grip. And you go buy yourself a Dremel from eBay. You don't have to buy the best one, buy a used one, like $40, $50, $30. Boom. You can make that purchase. Then you get a soldering iron. You probably already got one. Boom. And you can do this yourself. This is what the game is all about, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And now I'm saying it's just a quick little video, you know. I would like to videotape everything I do, but it's just not within my nature. You know what I'm saying? You could call it laziness, but sometimes I just get the itch and I'm like, I'm not gonna wait and set up all this camera and gear to do something that's gonna take just a couple minutes. But I could sure as hell make a video about it after the fact, you feel me? And what I say with stippling, don't go too crazy. There's guys who just stipple the whole gun, you know what I'm saying? Everything, they stipple everything. Less is more, you know what I'm saying? You just wanna see how you hold it personally. Where's your hand making contact with the frame? And then you wanna just put that stippling exactly where your palms are resting. That is the main point of this. You don't need to go crazy. You don't need to go stupid. Less is always more. And taking that philosophy to DIY work is the greatest thing you could do. It'll save you from damaging and redoing shit. Because if you do the most, you're most likely to fuck up. If you do least, you can repair. Like when I was doing this side, I dug out a little bit too much of this plastic right here, and I hit the metal side of this, some type of metal. I hit metal. And what did I do? Since it's plastic, I just put a couple of the shavings back in there, used the soldering iron to like get it hot, form it back in. That's a good thing about plastic. You can add and subtract to it. Covered up that spot decently, stippled it out, and you can't even tell that I dug that deep into it. Perfect. So I'm saying you want to make small moves. You feel me? Small moves. But anyway, just another video. If you like what I do, what I say, my input on this weapons platform right here, like the video, comment. If you look in the comments, I always reply. If it's like constructive, you know, so if you just say, hey, I ain't gonna say hey back, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, I ain't gonna. But if you ask me a question or give some input, tell me a story about something, I'll take the time and, you know what I'm saying, write something up, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, we keep it cool over here. We keep it quick. Always go training too. Don't forget, don't skip out on your training. You know what I'm saying? Never skip out on your training. And there's different types of training out there. You feel me? There's the training that is provided to you by the internet at large. And then there's a training that you do yourself. Like the things you just figure out by yourself. And that's what I mean. Don't skip out on the shit that you can teach yourself. Because everything, you have the ability to do anything. But some people out there don't have the willingness to do everything. You feel me? You might want to do something like this to your weapon, but you're not willing to do that. You ain't got that dog in you. Guess what? You do. It's just sleeping. So wake it up, get it done. You know what I'm saying? Everything right here works. You know what I'm saying? It almost looks factory. You feel me? But anyway, Nice talking to you guys. Hope you guys stay healthy. And I am out.